Welcome back to the Icon Sport Preview Show. Mark Oshiro is one of Hawaii's most dangerous strikers, and on Saturday night, June 30th, will make his first title defense.
My name is Mark Oshiro from Kala Kolohe Pro City, fighting on a boost pen in Kali. When I first started was because my cousin, Ryan Lee, he called me up one day and he asked me if I wanted for a fight. And I didn't understand him. He said, "Oh, you like fighting in the ring?" I said, "Oh, sure." So I went to the gym. After 1 month of training, they put me in my first fight. And from there, I just kept going and just kept fighting. And so far, so good.
The thing about Mark Oshiro is he's just a regular local boy that decided to take up some MMA. And he's proven to Hawaii and possibly to the world soon that he's definitely one of the premier 135 pounders.
I like to hit people. I don't know why, it's just what I like to do. But I like to, I guess, inflict pain, but in a sportly manner.
Mark Oshiro is a very soft-spoken guy. Typical local style. He doesn't like to toot his own horn. But don't let that quiet exterior fool you. Behind it is the heart of a lion.
To be honest with you, right after the fight is over, or like if it's a big win, say I knock somebody out. To be honest with you, I don't like talking on the microphone, so I'm trying to get out the ring as fast as possible. Being noticed by like people that maybe see me fight, or I mean, it feels good, but in a way, it's kind of I gotta watch what I do now. It's not I can go out and go do this and do that. You gotta always, do things that, because the public is always watching. No matter what you do, someone always watching you. So, but it's good in a way because it keeps me in check, keeps me humble, keeps me not doing dumb things.
Also on this card, Hawaii's excited for the MMA debut of Icon's own analyst, Mark Kurano.
Aloha, I'm Mark Kurano, and this is your Fighters Club Television Technique of the Week. I come from a judo family. My grandfather, my dad's father, actually was one of the founders or helped establish Shunyokan Judo Club. Kind of a hybrid between like your local Hawaii judoka and your Japan judoka. I have some of the discipline and some of the strength and some of the old techniques that they still practice in Japan. And yet I'd like to think that the Western style of practicing judo, by integrating Greco-Roman techniques, maybe some wrestling grips and variations on it, I'd like to think I brought that also into the game, and hopefully that'll help me in the ring. What I've been doing lately is I've been trying to expand my game. One of the things, obviously, from a jiu-jitsu and judo background that I would be lacking is hands from a boxing aspect, and of course kicks. So what I've done to supplement my game is I've been studying with one of the best instructors at Kala Kolohe Gym, with Mike Tanaka, for my hands, and then for my legs, and you're gonna kill me, but I've been studying Taekwondo and Hapkido with Glenn Uesugi, who's a Hawaii Shinmu Hapkido. He's one of the finest instructors on the island for kicks. Why does a 38-year-old guy step into the ring? One, the label of 38 years old, I can't tell you how much I resent that label, because I believe that you can't really judge age, not necessarily by your actual, your chronological age, or when were you born to when it isn't now. I think things that happen to you in life and how you take care of yourself really is where you're at. And I've got a lot of coworkers that are basically white collar, and the way they look at, there's two different ways. I see it in their eyes, because a lot of them are the same age as myself. I see hope, thinking, they see within me like, hey, this guy, is our age, and yet he's still, able to step into the ring. It gives them some type of, I'm not sure if I'm fulfilling a fantasy, a dream, or a vision for them, but whatever the case is, I see a lot of hope in their eyes. And that in turn, obviously makes me feel good. And then I see the other guy that thinks I'm completely off my rocker, completely insane, and of course I intend to prove him wrong. The number one reason why I'm stepping in that ring, and I have the confidence that I do, is I truly, truly believe in the art form that I practice. I believe in judo and I believe in Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, and the combination of those two things, I'm here to show you how formidable and how powerful those two can be put together in the ring. Some people golf, I like to do jiu-jitsu, I like to strap on the gloves, and I like to hit people. Granted they're going to be hitting me back, but this is what makes it a sport.
Also on the Saturday night, June 30th card, pro boxer Jeremy Williams.
What I do best is knock people out.
Jeremy Williams, or J-Will as we like to refer to him now, is definitely one of the premier strikers in MMA, not in just Hawaii, but in the world. And why is that? This man holds the record for one of the fastest knockouts in California boxing history. He can hit like a truck.
I haven't really shown what I can do, and I'm really going to bring out more of my boxing this time than I did last time, because I was just caught in the moment. I wanted to be still like some of the guys that I train with, but really I need to be me. I'm a boxer that's coming into MMA. Dude, I want to be world champion. I think I can knock out Chuck Liddell. I think I can knock out Tito Ortiz. I think I can knock out any man they put in front of me with an opportunity. Or on the other side of that, anything can happen. You can get kicked, you can get punched, you can get armbar, triangle. I mean, there's a lot of things you got to deal with, but knowing me, I know what I do best. I'm a stand-up guy, and so that's what I want to do.